I have my emotional support iced coffee with me, and the last 2 weeks have been insanely eye-opening for me. So we're gonna talk about all of it. Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. I have been MIA, I think for 2 weeks now, completely unintentionally. I have probably 3 videos that are half edited and I just couldn't edit them. I kind of got to this point where I was sitting at my computer editing a video and I just stopped in the middle and said, I don't want to share this. This doesn't feel authentic to me. This doesn't feel like what I want to be putting out into the universe. So I stopped editing that one. I had another one filmed, started editing it. The exact same thing happened. I'm like, okay, something needs to change. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably heard me talking about this keto conference or Hard to Kill summit that I was going to, and I attended that and it was absolutely freaking amazing, but also kind of caused this like landslide of emotions in myself. So let's kind of rewind a little bit to the week of the conference. So the week of the conference, I had a few things go on in my family that kind of just heightened my emotions a little bit. And then I was already super nervous for the conference just because it's something I'd never been to. There was going to be some amazing speakers there and I was just really excited and nervous. So it was a very high anxiety week for me. I feel like I handled it very, very well. I did all of the things that my therapist and I have been talking about, and I had everything very much so under control. And then I went to the conference and it was wonderful and motivating. And I also really, really got in my own head. So after the conference, like literally the day after the conference, I kind of got into this comparison situation of my journey versus other people's journeys, where in the world I fit in the community of health and keto. And that kind of took a huge toll on my mental health. I got pretty dang depressed, honestly. So for the last 7 days, I am filming this on Monday, August 29th. For the last 7 days, I have had probably the worst relapse of overeating, binge eating, depression, and not necessarily anxiety, more so depression, than I have had in the last 22 months of this journey. So that's why we have a lot to talk about. And I have had to do a lot of self-search internally to kind of come to a point where I can come on here and smile and talk to you guys about it and not come from a place of like being sad and all in my feelings and trying to be something that I am not. My word for the year when I made my vision board and set my goals for the year, my word of the year is authentic. And I started this YouTube channel to be authentic and share a real life journey with you guys. And that is what I plan to do. Sometimes I find myself not wanting to share things because I'm either ashamed of it or it's not like the picture perfect journey. That is not what I started this YouTube channel for. This is not what I am in this space to do. So today I'm going to be 100% transparent with you and just kind of talk about some things that need to change within my life and within this channel in order for me to be my most authentic self and show you guys the true journey that's happening here. So let's first just talk about the last 7 days. What has been happening the last 7 days? I have been very sad and very much so like negative thoughts towards myself, like those internal negative thoughts of I can't do it, why am I doing this, like I should just go back to my old way of eating, I should just give up. Like all of those very negative things have just been like circling in my mind. I was trying to do things to get out of that, but then at one point I said, you know what? Sit in it for a minute. You haven't felt this way in a long time. You need to validate these feelings because they are real feelings and figure out how the heck to sit in it for a second, but then get back out of it. You know what I mean? So I ate everything that I wanted to. And I'm not going to say specific things because that can be triggering for people, but I definitely did not eat a low carb ketogenic lifestyle. I ate out for every single meal. It doesn't help that I was also dog sitting, but like that's not an excuse because I've done that for forever. But yeah, the last 7 days, I completely went off of my normal eating. And let me tell you, as today being day 1 back on the wagon, as people say, I feel like crap. I feel bloated. I feel tired. I'm groggy. I'm mad at everything for no reason. Like, these are all the reasons that I stick to a low carb keto lifestyle. And it just kind of reiterated in my mind why I started keto and why I continue keto. So I am proud of myself though, because I did feel a little bit of shame this week when I was, eating the foods and ordering the foods. But in this moment right now, I am just taking it as a learning opportunity, learning why it happened, and just trying to figure out how to better prepare myself for the next time that it happens. So I am pretty proud of myself for not, beating myself up every second of the day. I'm just moving forward because we don't quit. We don't quit. That's true. We don't quit. But what I was trying to say is we don't fail unless we quit, and I am not quitting. Okay, speaking of keto, that brings me to my next little point here. For a while now, I would say for 6 to 7 months, I have felt disconnected from the name of my channel, Keto with Libby, because this channel and this journey has taken me further than just keto, right? So keto is one part of my puzzle. It is obviously going to be one part of my puzzle because that is the way I am going to get to my goals of preventing type 2 diabetes. It's honestly the best that I feel is when I am in ketosis and eating a low carb keto lifestyle, right? So that's not the part that I feel out of touch with. I feel like I'm kind of putting myself in this box of where I can only talk about keto. And if I venture off of anything else, then it's not in line with my mission of my channel, even though since day 1, the mission of my channel has been a journey to health. And I use keto to achieve that, but there are so many other things that trickle down with it. So there will be, and has already started, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but if you've noticed, leave me a comment down below. I've already started to rebrand my channel. And it's just something that I personally need to do in order to feel connected with my channel again and with my audience. Again, yes, I am keto. I will continue to share all of the things that I share, my weight loss, my keto recipes, like what I eat in a day. None of that is going to change, but I also want to be able to broaden my horizons as my journey kind of, broadens, if that makes sense. I will not be like quitting keto or anything like that. However, I do not think that keto is going to be in my channel name for much longer. I just really want this channel to resent. I don't want this channel to resent anything. I want this channel to represent me and my journey as a whole. And yes, keto does represent a portion of that though, like a portion. And it's such an important portion that has taken me all over the place. And I am so thankful for keto for that. But I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't even have a name. Might just be Libby. I don't know. If you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below. But yeah, so that's just something that I need to do. I have been thinking about doing it for a while. And the last couple of weeks after the conference, I was like, yes, I am keto. Yes, I eat a keto lifestyle. That's not going to change. But does Keto with Libby actually define my journey? Does it actually define my channel? And the more I thought about it, and where I'm trying to find my place in the health and the keto community, I don't feel like I have one yet. I'm trying to make my own, like with you guys in my community. But I just didn't feel like it connected. And I hope that makes sense. Keto is not going anywhere, guys. No worries. I'm not quitting keto or anything like that. I just really feel like this is a step that I need to take for myself to continue down this path of this YouTube channel and holding myself accountable and being authentic. That brings us into my last thing that I did over the weekend. I made a decision to discontinue my one-on-one keto coaching. Now, I have clients that I have been serving for a while. I will not be getting rid of those clients until they kick me out of their lives. I will continue to serve those people. However, I am no longer accepting new one-on-one clients. There's a few reasons for this. The first reason being, sometimes in life when things just aren't serving you anymore, you need to recognize that and either adjust or let it go. And at this point in my life, I needed to let that go because first off, time is a huge issue. You know, there was a point where I was having 4 clients at a time, and the work on the back end is a lot, but then also the one-on-one meetings. It was just very difficult to kind of find time, and I didn't feel like I could give each and every client my best individual attention. So I just felt the need to step away from it. And the second thing is that I worked in healthcare for over 10 years, and I learned how to separate myself from, you know, being such an empath and like feeling everything that my patients had going on. However, starting this new endeavor of coaching, I kind of felt myself not building up that wall as well. And I had, you know, some things happen and I just let it get to me. And that's another thing that kind of happened over the last week or two. So yeah, it just wasn't, it's not serving me right now. And maybe in the future, something similar to it will. But as of this moment, I will not be doing any more new one-on-one coaching clients. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I have been, you know, needing to do. And it all just kind of came to a head as it does in life. And I need to do what's best for me and my family and for you guys too, honestly. Like if I'm not happy doing this, then why am I doing it? You know, I share my journey to show others what it's really like. I share my journey to keep myself accountable. So there it is. It's all out on the line now. Can't take it back. It's all out there. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate your support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. And I love the community that I'm building here. And I hope that you guys love the content moving forward. I mean, not much is going to change, honestly. It's just a little bit different. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below, or any videos or things that you want to see from me. I am always up for suggestions and I will pretty much try anything. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.